What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Our Streamers Cheaters. Today we are going to be talking about a streamer called VAPULEAR. He's a Twitch TV streamer, also a Twitch partner. This streamer is quite frequently known to be entering into tournaments and wagers. The reason we are talking about this streamer today is because we are about to use him as an example of normalization on cheating methods, okay? How many of you have been out there grinding for weeks, maybe months, to unlock certain camos on your weapons? And then there are people out there using unlock all tools and people actually charging for this service. Well, VAPULEAR has actually paid for this service and he's also promoted it on his Twitter account for other people to use the same service. And we're going to show you that today. If you do enjoy the video, guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at BadBoy Beaman. It's the best place for you guys to contact me about any streamers, no matter how big or small, if you believe they are cheating. Right, let's crack on with the video. As always, guys, we start these videos off by coming over to the streamer's channel. This is VAPULEAR, 22.7k followers on Twitch. Got that little purple tick next to his name, which means he is a Twitch partner. He predominantly streams Warzone. You can tell by his past history of broadcasts. Call of Duty Warzone, and so on. 4,000 invitational tournaments, crack game, holiday tournaments, and content. So the guy is regularly entering into tournaments. This is his Twitter account, and on July 4th, he posted, "Anybody need DM Ultra? Hit up my guy at JHamWarzone, or WZ. Doing it cheap and quick." What do you mean cheap and quick? So I'm thinking maybe at this point this guy is going onto people's accounts and playing for them and unlocking all the necessary requirements to actually get the M Ultra. That's what I thought originally, because that is a thing that's commonly known. It's something that obviously content creators are putting out a lot of content. They're streaming for 8+ hours a day. Are they really going to have time to level up all these weapons that are required to get the M Ultra when they are constantly using meta weapons in Warzone? It's not going to happen, is it? It's just not plausible. So maybe they're getting somebody to do it for them. Now that is essentially against Activision terms of services for using the same account, but that's really the old school way of doing it. So we actually clicked on the image here, right? And you can see in the top right corner, it's actually his account. Okay, that's his Activision ID at the top, showing his DM Ultra on these weapons. But nothing about that image seems suspicious at the moment. Like, he could turn around and say, "I was just trolling, bro." But he's not, because he's actually tagged this guy. He actually followed up on it, and there are plenty of streamers out there who have also thanked this same guy for helping them unlock the M Ultra. But we'll get to them in later videos. So there's actually comments in here which are like, won't it get you banned because I put a lot of money on the account on skins and blueprints? 0 bans been out for months. Okay, so you scroll down a little bit. Somebody here says, "How much?" And VAPULEAR actually responds saying £60, bro. So for £60, VAPULEAR hasn't had to actually do any grinding whatsoever to unlock the M Ultra. We come across to codtracker.gg and we look at VAPULEAR's account. This is his Activision ID, by the way, guys. And look at his weapons. So these weapons are ranked in the sense of most kills, okay? Coldwar, we looked at Coldwar, scroll down. And when we get towards the bottom, you've got the likes of the M82, RPD, M60, Magnum, QBZ83, Power 77, KSP 45, all with 0 kills. Let's view weapons on here. And even then, you actually scroll down and look at all of his weapons, all of his kills on the weapons, it doesn't seem to add up. So you can see the list here of everything required. SMGs, you need all of these. Assault rifles, light machine guns, snipers, tactical rifles, pistols, shotguns, launchers, melee. Okay, so you need to unlock every single one of them to get Dark Matter Ultra, DM Ultra. Unlock Diamond Camo for all weapon classes. To get Diamond Camo, you need to unlock Gold for all weapons in a single weapon class, which means you need to unlock all 35 camos for each individual weapon, which means the VAPULEAR would have had to unlock every single camo for every single gun in every single gun category to get the M Ultra, or to get Diamond on them all to then get the M Ultra. Now we understand that you can actually get them on any DLC weapons. You can actually get the DM Ultra skin, even if that weapon is level 0. But it's clear as day, on Twitter here, he's actually thanked the guy for his service. Now for those who don't know, if you actually go on to Google, right, or any internet search browser and just type in something along the lines of requirements for DM Ultra Coldwar, and literally the top maybe 5 or 10 links are to do with an unlock tool. What's this? DM Ultra Camo unlock. DM Ultra Camo unlock. How to unlock gold, diamond and dark matter. That's the site we've just been on, so that's an official site. Now, I'm not sure if you guys actually remember, but a couple of months back, I actually put a video out about one of these unlock tools, okay? This is where we're going to get into it a little bit now. So it was actually on January 28th, 2021 that I posted this video, which demonstrates one of the unlock tools being used, where it unlocks all camos, all skins, anything you can think of from the store you could unlock, all the blueprints for the weapons that you have to buy, all like the custom skins, rose skin, anything like that could be unlocked. You could actually unlock things that weren't available to the public. Now, that being said, this was in January, so this unlocker tool actually comes as part of an aimbot software, and it was all built in, it was all a part of the same thing. Now, a lot of the other aimbot companies now, such as Engine Owning, have just released an unlock tool. So although this was something that wasn't too rare, but slightly rare back then in January, now it is so common. And how easy is it for somebody to just pay, I don't know, £30 for a month of Engine Owning aimbot, and then just sign into everyone's account, unlock all their camos for them, and so on. Which brings me back to the account here, which is VAPULEAR, the one in question. This guy has openly put it on Twitter that he has used this service. Maybe he doesn't know what kind of service it actually is. Maybe he believes that this guy has actually grinded the camos. But surely you would be able to tell from your account, from all your guns, that nothing's actually been done other than the camos being unlocked. Or maybe he's fully aware of it. But if he is fully aware of it and he is willing to go ahead with it anyway, knowing full well that these unlocker tools are actually tied in with aimbot and wall hack softwares, what else would he be willing to do? How can these guys try and normalize these methods, whether it be using VPN, whether it be using an unlocker tool, all these things? What? Because it's content. Do these guys have the right to cheat their way through everything in the game? For content purposes, no. They are not above and beyond standard players. They are not above and beyond casual players. They don't have the right to bypass things. At the end of the day, things like this are a cheating method. Whether or not it is aimbot or wall hacks, whether or not it's an unlocker tool, whether or not it is the use of a VPN to break skill-based matchmaking, they are all cheating methods. And if streamers are willing to use one, what's saying they're not willing to use others? And this is somebody who has actually jeopardized his account by allowing this unlock tool to happen. Even if there has been 0 bans, what's to say Activision are going to crack down on something that is essentially costing them money? So I would suggest anybody thinking about using any of these tools, stay away. It's not worth losing your account over, especially if you've actually spent money on that account. Well, there we have it, guys. VAPULEAR has definitely used this unlock tool. We can see that based on his weapons and the amount of kills he's had with them from the COD tracker site. And we can also see the fact that he's promoted it on Twitter to his followers. Where do we draw the line here, guys? Although we know that Activision aren't really doing much in the combat against hackers and cheaters, but if they find out that somebody's actually making a profit off a service which is unlocking camos in their game, this is the same service that can unlock blueprints, which you have to pay for in the store. So this is effectively costing Activision money. So hopefully this will wake them up a little bit about how far these streamers are willing to go and what they're willing to do to make their streams look better and appear better. If you did enjoy this video, guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. If you want to support the channel further, hit that blue join button today and become a member of the Triple B fam. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter at BadBoy Beaman. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!